For so long, we believed that our characters were destined forever to be stuck with the skills they had at level 65. And with a level 99 cap, that's... well, there's a lot of words for it. Tragic, painful, heartbreaking, mind-blowing, though not in a good way. But to a degree, this has been solved by Transcendence. Unlike the normal formula of introducing new features by character, like was done with the revamps, this was released to all characters at the same time. The only caveat is that it was released in 3 parts. The third part was finally made available last week, and that's why this video has finally come to pass. Transcendence is composed of a few pieces. The most notable one, simply because of visibility, is the addition of extra skill slots, though these are somewhat special, and reduce cooldown and increase damage of the equipped skill upon awakening. The first of the 2 slots is gained once you transcend, and the second is unlockable in the same way as the slot B upgrade. You know, with some of that mean green, or gold, I guess. But of course, there have to be new skills to fill those new slots, am I right? Each character receives 3 new skills, 1 active and 2 special actives, at levels 70, 80, and 90. There's also the addition of 3 passives. One of them is the same for every character, whereas the other 2 are varied in their effects. When taken all together, this is reminiscent of a job advancement, so Transcendence is kind of a 3rd job, so to speak. At level 15, you advance from base to 1st, at level 35, you advance from 1st to 2nd, and at level 70, you can transcend. A kind of advancement from 2nd to 3rd, if you will. Honestly, it was kind of ridiculous before that the cap extended 40, 50, 60 levels beyond 35 with absolutely no change in how the character played or looked. With Transcendence, you get awesome new character art. So that 2nd job icon you've been looking at for the last 35 levels, gone baby gone. And you get an accessory and a shiny little badge next to your name. If I had to complain about one thing though, and we all know I do because that's just who I am, it would be that previous jobs offered at least 1 skill every 5 levels, whereas this one has 3 skills spanning 29 levels. Not to mention, yeah, okay, this is complaining about 2 things, shut up. That after the hyper at level 65, the rest of the skills kinda seem less glorious. With that said, apparently I'm going to get to eat my words at some point since Korea is introducing new high-tier special actives for characters, like leaping into the air and raining bullets onto your victims from above, or slamming your sword into the ground to obliterate the area in your aura of awesomeness. The unfortunate part of all this is that it's essentially impossible for me to actually have played all the characters. The fact that you have to get to level 90 in order to play a fully transcended character for all their worth means that there's no chance I can bring even the slightest bit of justice to individual characters' abilities. However, I can say that the passive that every character shares, the one giving a 10% increase to HP, defense, and attack, is highly useful. And by useful, I mean pretty much necessary. The quest to get it isn't even that hard or even lengthy compared to a lot of the quests we've suffered for other character advancement. In terms of whether or not Transcendence is actually worth getting, I'd say abso-freaking-lutely, not only for that 10% increase passive and the other passives as well, but the skills I've been able to use I've found quite fun at the very least. I very much enjoy my rapid barrage of silver shooter epicness with Deadly Chaser, and the true birth of Infinite Swords with Infinity Sword, and all the other things that my classes have been able to inherit in their Transcendence. Some characters, of course, did get a little less love than others, and unfortunately, that's something that we're all too accustomed to at this point. So there you have it, a basic overview of Transcendence. Now run, my pretties, fly, be free, and transcend to your heart's content. Burn through those quests like it's nobody's business. Or watch some of Craziac's videos instead. Until next time, I'll see you later.